They're a little guy in a baseball cap holding a camera. He's our vlogger. He's looking around at all the crazy things going on in this city. And then he sees something that stops him in his tracks. It's a homeless man sitting on the sidewalk. He's got kind eyes, a grey beard and a cardboard sign that says, "I can solve your problem in one sentence." The vlogger's like, "What? How?" He tilts his head in surprise. The background is bright and colorful with cartoon cars zooming by and people walking their dogs and just enjoying the day. It's a beautiful city. It's a great place to be from. But what's the secret to solving problems in one sentence? You want to know how I do it? Stay tuned. A homeless man is approached by a businesswoman, a teenager, and an old man. They each ask him a question and he gives them a small, wise answer. Each answer appears as a visual pop-up in the air as glowing words when he speaks. The businessman asks, "How can I become rich?" The homeless man looks at him and says, "You're not stuck. You're waiting to move." The businessman is stunned. A single tear rolls down his face. The teenager asks, "Why does my life suck?" The homeless man looks at him and says, "You're searching for someone to fill a hole only you can fill." The teen looks down at his feet. The old man asks, "How can I be happy?" The homeless man looks up at him and says, "Failing means you tried. Regret means you didn't." The old man gasps. His eyes pop wide. Each person reacts in their own way to the homeless man's words. The businessman cries. A vlogger was sitting down with a homeless man, and the moment she hugged him, something magical happened. The homeless man was very surprised by the gesture and the warmth of the hug. He was so moved that he started crying. The vlogger's friends and the people around them stopped to watch. A crowd of cartoon faces popped up to see what was going on. They were all very surprised to see a woman hugging a homeless man. After a few seconds, the crowd started to smile. The vlogger felt a hopeful, glowing light shine around her and the homeless man. She knew at that moment that he wasn't just a homeless man. He was a human being just like her. And sometimes the most powerful voices are the ones we ignore. The text faded into the sky, but not before leaving a lasting impression on the viewers. The vlogger's act of kindness had touched the hearts of everyone watching. It was a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope and humanity can prevail. To the vlogger, he leans in, curious. "What's your biggest problem?" The homeless man looks down. Silence. Soft. He whispers with a sad smile, "Believing I'm still worth listening to." A glowing tear rolls down his cheek. Exaggerated cartoon teardrop. "You see, I used to think that I was worth listening to. I used to have a podcast. It was called The Daily Uplift. I would interview successful people and ask them what their biggest problems were, and then I would tell them how to solve those problems. I thought I was helping them. I thought I was making a difference. But now I'm homeless and I realize that nobody wants to listen to me anymore. Nobody cares about my advice. Nobody wants to hear it. They just want to give me money so I can go away. But I still have one fan. One person still watches my videos and listens to my advice, and that's you. You're still listening to me." The homeless man looked at me and smiled. I saw a flash of light in his eyes. It was a memory. He was a professor in a classroom full of happy students. He was respected, loved, and most importantly, he was alive. Then the scene changed. The classroom was gone. All I saw were police lights flashing behind him as he ran. Papers were flying everywhere. It was like a hurricane had just hit, and there he was, all alone in the rain, his silhouette fading away into the grey, dark clouds above. His whole world was fading away. I reached out to him and he looked up. I offered him some food and he took it. As he ate, the animation started to fade back in. The colors returned. The rain stopped. The clouds moved away, revealing a bright, sunny sky. We sat there for a moment, just him and I, as he finished the last of his fries. I asked him if he was okay, and he looked at me and said, "I'm great." Vlogger squats down and asks, "Okay, what's my problem?" The homeless man looks wise. He has a soft smile. He looks at the camera and says slowly, "You're chasing views instead of meaning." Dramatic pause. The vlogger's eyes widen in shock. Now I know this sounds like a cliché cartoon sound effect, but trust me, the way it was filmed, it feels real. It's like if Scooby-Doo and friends had a baby, and that baby grew up to be a wisest old man who has been through some shit. So the vlogger, he's not happy with the answer, but he's not ready to hear it yet, so he runs away. Well, actually, he runs towards the camera. The camera zooms out to reveal the whole set. It's a studio. There's a green screen behind the homeless guy. The vlogger walks up to him and says, "You were right. I am chasing views instead of meaning." Dramatic pause. The homeless man takes off his wig and reveals he's bald. He looks at the camera and says, "I'm just an actor, man.
My
I don't
friends,
know where
as
you're
we
going
come
with
to the
this."
end of this story, I want you to remember the homeless man and the vlogger and the sparkle in their eyes as they stood together in the fading light of the evening sun.